Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is April 18th, 2018, and we will be having our third class. Today we are going to review what we had before, but before we get started, I received some questions about the curriculum, and our curriculum is actually the one we are using. It is this one, Al-Lisan curriculum, and we distribute it here in the United States. We are an authorized distributor by the publisher for this curriculum, and if you are a teacher, if you are a student, or if you are a school, a college, you can always contact us to see how you can obtain copies of these, or you go to our website www.melcc.net. In this case, you can always send me an email and I will just follow up with you. We will actually have a separate video for the curriculum and its levels and how can it be helpful to other students and schools. We encourage you to follow our channel, so you can always like our videos and share it. If you want to get everything we post, you can subscribe to us. You can always leave us a question in the comment area, and I will answer it as soon as I get it. Okay, since you already have taken all the letters, I would like you to get ready for another short quiz. I believe those of you who already have taken the quiz as class, and you can just go with me. You can go with me in this video and stop it every time you want to practice this quiz. And it's not recommended to look at your sheet. This sheet over here, some of you have it. Try to answer questions without looking at this sheet. So when I say or pronounce the letter, write it down from your memory, because if you don't make mistakes, you are not going to learn. Okay, let's get started. So this is quiz number 2, and we have squares numbered from 1 through 16. So what I'm gonna do is to say the letters probably quickly, but every time you hear the letter, you can just pause the video and write it down, and then in that empty square, and then we will reveal the answers. Okay, the letters are the number 1, Ra, Ra. Number 2, Ain, Ain. Number 3, Sin, Sin. Number 4, Mim, Mim. Number 5, Qaf, Qaf. Number 6, Ha, Ha. Number 7, Noon, Noon. Number 8, Lam, Lam. Number 9, Dal, Dal. Number 10, Dad, Dad. Number 11, Alif, Alif. Number 12, Tha, Tha. Number 13, Zai, Zai. Number 14, Ghain, Ghain. Number 15, Jim, Jim. Number 16, Ta, Ta. Well, these are the letters, and if you are done, you can now check, score for yourself and check the answers. Now we have number 1, Ra, عين سين ميم قاف حاء نون لام دال ضاد ألف ثاء زاي غين جيم طاء. Okay, last time we spoke about the vowels. We have the vowels alif, waw, ya, right? Okay, and if we want to go back to the words we learned before, like bab, and how many vowels we have in bab? We have one vowel, this one, the alif. And we had my name. We practiced my name also. So my name is Ibrahim. So Ibrahim, this way. How many vowels we have there? We have just two vowels. One, which is alif, ya. So why did we not consider this as a vowel? Because this is the hamza. You see, it is Ibrahim. This is the alif and this is the ya. So those are vowels. Okay. What we're going to do now, actually we were going to start teaching how to connect the letters, right? Okay, these are the letters we have. Okay. The first part, alif, ba, ta, and tha. Well, before we start, I would like to tell you that the way you see the letters right now, that's how they are written when they are at the end of the word or when they are by themselves. As you know, Arabic is a cursive language, so you have to connect the letters together. For example, we had the word bab. Bab, how many letters in bab? We have 3 letters. B, b, then a, then b again. So we have the first one, b for ba. Then we have a, which is alif. Then we have ba again. Right? This is Arabic letters. It's not a word together. We need to connect it. So the way we connect things, the letters in Arabic, they are divided into 2 different groups. One group is a lot shorter than the other one. Okay? So we have one group that has 6 letters. And that group is, actually you can see it right here. This is the alif, waw, ra, zay, val, dal. So if you look at this group, this is alif, this is waw, this is ra, this is zay, this is dal, and this is dal. Okay? They have hands in each one of them, only from one side, from that side. This one here, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That means these letters will connect only from the right side. If these letters, if any of these letters happen to be in any word, we cannot connect it from the left side. We can only connect it from the right side. We have alif, for example, here, bab. We know we already have written bab like that. We said ba, this one. We said ba, we said alif, we said ba. So I think you can figure now that this is ba by itself when it is connected, and alif, if we go back to the chart we have, it connects to the right, so it is okay to connect alif like that. But then alif there does not connect to the left, so the left will be only ba, and ba by itself looks like that. And if you memorize those 6 letters, you know you cannot connect them to the left, you can only connect them to the right. All the other letters connect to the right and to the left. So now we know alif, which was the first one in the alphabet, we know now it does connect to the right. Let's see how alif connects. So alif is like that. When we connect it, we actually reach out to the previous letter, or the previous letter will reach out to this letter, but they will have to be connected. Now if we come to ba, for example, which is the second letter in the alphabet, that how it looks by itself. And what we do, we actually, like you noticed on the word bab, we actually we cut this off. So ba is only this part. So what is this part? Why did we take it off? It is really not important. This part we can just take it off. This part and other parts in each letter, you know, when you look at the alphabet, they have ba, ta, tha, jim. The letter by itself has a shape, a complete shape, like ba, like this one, and then ta and tha the same. Then we have jim, and then ha. Okay, so these letters, when they are by themselves, the important part of the letter is actually the first part. So this ending for the ba, like I said, it is only to make it look nice, to make it look pretty. But the important part of jim, you know, how do we know this is jim or not, is not, in fact, it's not this belly, it is this part. And that goes with most of the letters. The important part of each letter is the first half of it, or, you know, not the ending of it, not the way it ends, in most of the cases. So when we connect them together, we can just take the ending off. That goes, for example, ba, we take the ending off, and jim, ha, the same way, and kha, and ayn and ghayn, because they are similar. What we do here, we just take this part off. You know, the belly part, we take it off when we need to connect them. We have also, yeah, the other letters may have different shapes, but these are the major 3 things, 3 shapes that we can think of. Ba and fa, the same way, you can just, in fa, take it off. So dal is one of those 6 letters, and it connects to the right. So connected this way, if it is connected, and if it is alone, just like that. And that goes with dal as well. The next 2, ra, connects this way, and zai the same, connect this way. So they go together. And wow as well. So these are the 6 letters that connect to the right only. So we finished dal, dhal, and ra and zai. We keep going to sin, right? So we have sin. This is the letter sin, and we call these 3 things 1, 2. This one 1, 2, 3. We call them teeth. Teeth 1, 2, 3. So sin connects both ways. We can connect it. This sin by itself connects to the left or to the right. So 1, 2, 3, connect. So 1, 2, 3, connect. And or this way. Like we said, it connects both ways. What we did, we only took that one off. That part, we took it off. So that's what we did. We took that part off. In this case, the belly here is not needed. And like I said, these shapes, additional shapes in the letter, they are to make him look nice. So when they are by himself, or when they are at the end of the word, we use the full shape of the letter, which is in this case, if the sin happens to be at the end of the word, for example, we connected, write it completely and connect it this way to the previous one. If sin happens to be at the beginning of the word, we write it this way and connect to the left part. Now, sheen, as you might guess, it works the same way. Sad, it works the same way. We only take this part off. So sad, and it's going to be this way, or sad at the end, connect this way. Bad, the same way. Okay? Now we have the letters ta and dha. Okay? Ta and dha, which is the same but with a dot. These two, they don't change shape, period. They don't change their shape in anywhere they are. So if they are at the beginning of the word, we write them like that and keep going. If they are at the middle of the word, we connect before and after. If they are at the end of the word, connect before. Okay? So we have these 3, and dha goes the same way. Right? Dha by itself, or dha both ways, or dha at the end. Okay? So now we know how to write those. So ayn by itself is like that. Okay? At the beginning of the word, we write it like this, which is this part, the top part, extend it to the next letter. And then at the end, or let's say by itself, just ayn like that, complete. In the middle of the letter, we make a slight change to the letter. So let's say there is a letter coming up this way, and that's the extension of ayn. What we do a triangle upside down. Okay? So we do this. Okay? And then extend it from here to the next letter. Like I said, we extend it before, then upside down triangle, then you go again. This is ayn. Now I know one of you asked me a question, what if ayn was at the end and also was connected? So let's say there's a letter coming up this way, and then we have ayn at the end of the letter, the word, and then we have ayn at the end of the word. What we do, since it is connected previously, we do this first, the triangle, right? So it's connected, we do the triangle, and since it is at the end, we give it the ending shape of the letter. So connected, triangle, and you start from here, from the top and down. Connected, triangle, and down. Before even you finish the triangle, connected, triangle, down, like that. So this is ayn at the end, and ghayn goes the same way. How about fa and qaf? Fa acts the same way, we deal with it the same way we do ba. So ba we do this, fa we do this. Okay? Qaf has a little deeper shape down here. So when it's by itself or at the end, when it is connected in the middle, we do it like fa, but with 2 dots. Okay? So fa is in the middle of the word, connected like that, 1 dot. Connected, circle, 1 dot. The circle facing up, above the line. Qaf, the same way, connected, circle, 2 dots. Connected, circle, 2 dots. Now we can go to the next one, kaf. So kaf is like that at the end of the word. We just connect it this way if it's at the end of the word, or if it's by itself, we just keep it this way. Now kaf at the beginning, you can write it the way you would write dal, and then add this extension. So this is kaf, and you can connect it this way, like dal, connect this way from both sides if you wish, and at the end always like that. Okay? Now I talked about hamza in the last class, and some of you asked me how do we pronounce this, and there's a hamza there. This is not a hamza. This is a smaller kaf, like this one, inside this. See this big one, just like the small one here, inside that kaf, to make it the letter kaf. But this is not a hamza, so when we see this, we don't pronounce the hamza sound. Okay? All right. And lam, quickly. And lam would be by itself like that. And when we want to, if we want to write it inside the word, we just cut this part off. And actually when you cut this part off, it will look like the alif, and that's why if they are both in the middle of the word, alif connects to the right but does not connect to the left. However, lam connects both ways. So if you see this shape in the middle of the word connected like that and not connected to whatever, this is alif. If she is connected, this is lam. Okay? So if you see something like bab, this is alif. If you see something like balad, balad. This is lam. There's a difference. So lam at the beginning, it connects to the letter. In the middle, it connects both ways. At the end, it connects from here. And if you look at the baseline, you know, you have to have this part underneath the baseline. Okay? You can look at the letters in your sheet and see what's the baseline for those. Okay? Now we go to the last line. We have meme. That's the way it looks by itself. At the beginning, we connect it this way. In the middle of the word, it is the same, but we also connect it before. And at the end, just like meme, the way it is, but we connect this way. We connect it this way. So, the way you write it, the same way, or it can be like that. This way is good also. So either way, as long as you didn't do it this way, okay, because this way I would read it fa without nuqta. So you need to have the curving of the meme facing down, okay. And at the end you can write it this way. And I also got a question from one of you that can we write it this I also got a question that can we write it at the end just like that and leave it like that? Yes, you can. There are some scripts, meme at the end is like this, others they have like this, you know, like Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In some, you know, in some script they just do that like that. Just like that, meme. Okay. Once you get used to those more, you can write them better. Okay. Noon is like that. At the beginning, we deal with it just like ba, but the dot is on top. One dot. In the middle of the word, the same way, we connect it this way. At the end, however, we use the full shape and we connect it this way. This way. Okay? Ha, I did not explain this fully in class. So ha at the beginning is like that. So you can just connect ha and finish up and connect it this way. In the middle, okay, I would write it this way, like a long V letter, you know, like you can connect it this way and V and go. So in the middle you write it this way. You don't have to have it like V exactly, it could be a little curved, right? And if you look at the book, you will see it in certain cases like that, one top and one at the bottom, you know, like another upside down V. But you don't have to do that, you know. You can just write it this way, and that's how I would write it. Now, ha at the end, it takes two shapes. If it's by itself, it's just a circle. If it is connected, it takes like a neck over here with that shape. So if it's connected up and like that, like a little flag in there, okay, then a flag. So ha at the end, if it's connected like that, if it is not connected, just a circle. Okay, so we have ha at the beginning, ha in the middle of the word, ha at the end of the word. This is one of the hard letters, so you will hopefully get used to it. And then we have wow, and wow, it is one of these. It connects only to the right, it does not connect to the left. So at the beginning, wow by itself, it will not connect to anything else. After it, and then in the middle, just like that, wow, and then at the end, just again, wow. So wow does not really change its shape, or we don't take anything off or anything like that. We just keep the wow the way it is. And the last one is yeah. So yeah, by itself like that, at the end like that, we can just do that and connect. Okay, in the middle of the word, is like ba, but with two dots. And that also, so this is by itself. If it is at the beginning, it's also like ba, but with two dots. So we have ya at the beginning, ya in the middle, and ya at the end, or ya by itself. And I remember calling this letter the duck, if you guys remember. But either way, that was how do we connect those letters. Now, I think I reminded you in class that you have a sheet. This one. See, you have a sheet. This one, you all should have it. It shows you, here, let me get closer. It shows you the alphabet. How are they written? Ba, ta, tha, all the way to Dad. This is how it is written at the beginning or in the middle of the word. They take this shape. So this will be like a reference sheet for you. And at the end of the word, the ba looks like that, ta looks like that, and there are other kind of ta, I will explain it soon, and then tha look like that at the end, and so forth. Then we have the remaining letters starting ta through ya. Like we said, ta does not change in either way, at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. Ayn, we explained that at the, the upside down triangle. You can just do it a triangle, it doesn't have to be like this. And then we have fa, qaf, kaf, lam, mim, nun, ha, waw, and yeah, that was the ha I told you about. The top part, you don't have to do it. See, this top part, you don't have to do it. You can just do the bottom part, but if you want to do the top part, that's fine. Okay, that was for connecting. Let me talk about this tab. Okay, so we have a ta that is called ta at-ta'nith. Ta at-ta'nith means the ta for feminine. What does that mean? That means if we have a word or a name if we have a word that is feminine, normally it has that ta at the end. Let's say the word طاولة. Let's get طاولة as an example to practice those letters and how do we connect them. And it's also a feminine word. So طاولة means table. And in Arabic, I don't know if I have mentioned that before, in Arabic we have everything is either he or she, everything, including things. So we don't have the main meaning of it. There is no it in Arabic. It's either he or she. The chair is he, the table is she. How do you know? Most of the words that is feminine, they are in, they end with the ta marbuta, which is the one I showed you. The ta marbuta is this one, just like ha, if you remember, but with 2 dots. Remember we said ha, we write it this way at the beginning, this way in the middle, and this way at the end if it's connected, or if it's not connected, just a circle. Ta marbuta, it comes only at the end to tell you that this word is feminine. So ta marbuta looks like ha, but with 2 dots. Why 2 dots? Because ta, the actual ta, has 2 dots. So 2 dots from ta, you can look at it this way. We add 2 dots here to make the ha ta, and it will be called ta marbuta. What does marbuta mean? Marbuta is ta, we know what ta is, and marbuta means tied, tied together. So tied ta, that's what it is. Tied ta. Okay, that's if it's not connected to a previous letter, and it is tied ta with 2 dots here if it is connected to a previous letter. So it connects. Normally it is only at the end. So ta marbuta is always only at the end, and it does connect to the previous letter. Okay? So let us try to write طاولة as an example to practice. طاولة. What is طاولة? طاولة is a table, and when we say a table, let's hear the word. Let us hear the word and see what letters do we have. You can follow with me. طاولة or طاولة. Okay? طاولة starts with ta. So ta is what letter? Ta. And actually let me do the baseline like that, and we start with ta. So ta is at the beginning, and that's how it looks when we write it at the beginning. Does it connect? Yes. Does it connect both ways? Yes. There is no letter before it, so we start like that. Does it connect to the next letter? Yes. What is the next letter? Ta. So it is alif. Ta. Does alif connect to the right? Yes. So we say ta. So after ta we have tau. You see, we write what we hear. Oo, we have wow. So we have wow here. Does alif connect to the left? No. Does wow connect to the right? Yes. Wow does not mind connecting to the right, but the problem is with alif. Alif does not connect to the left. So we have Tau so far. Tau. So we leave it like that. We don't connect. This one doesn't connect, so we leave this one like that. Tau, L, Taul. We have Lam after that. So this is Lam. Okay? How do we connect it? Does Lam connect to the right? Yes. Now does Waw connect to the left? No. So we don't connect them because Waw doesn't. Not because Lam doesn't connect to the right, because Waw will not connect to the left. So we don't connect them. Let's see the next letter. What is it? Tawilat. Tawilat. Well, it is Tawilah, but in this case it is the Ta marbuta, and then Ta marbuta, like we said, it is like that if it's connected. So let's see, does Lam connect to the left? Yes. So what do we do with the Lam? We don't leave it like that. Remember, we take this part off and erase it and do this extension right here and go up like a flag and 2 dots, because this is Tawilat. Okay? Normally, although this is called Ta marbuta, we pronounce it Ta only when we continue talking, but we can say the kitchen table or the dining table. Tawilatul ghada or sufra. Tawilatul sufra. We can say the dining table. Tawilatul sufra. Al sufra. So that's another ta marbuta, but this is not connected. السفرة السفرة. So we have طاولة السفرة. And how did we write this? Alif, Lam. Does it connect? Yes. We take it off. We connect the Sin. 1, 2, 3. Remember? Sin. And Fa. Remember, like that. And the 1 dot. Then we have Ra. It does connect. And Ra does not connect to the left. So Ta marbuta has to be by itself. All what we have left to do is, you don't have to write the whole letter and take it off later. If you know how to do it, you don't have to. I'm doing this only to explain to you. So this is a sufra. That's how we get that. Well, I hope you learned that much today. I hope you understand everything. Please let me know if you have questions. You can ask me down here by the comments. Let me know if you have any certain problem with pronouncing or writing certain things. If you want it to be explained more, I will try to make a short video for that only and post it. To get all of our posting, please subscribe below and you will get everything we post. Thank you very much again, and I hope you enjoy it. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إذا أعجبكم هذا الفيديو فنحن بحاجة إلى دعمكم لقناتنا من خلال 3 أمور. الأمر الأول وهو الإعجاب بالفيديو، الأمر الثاني وهو المشاركة، والأمر الثالث وهو الاشتراك في القناة لكي يصلكم كل ما هو جديد. كما نرحب بتعليقاتكم وآرائكم على الفيديو. شكرا لكم والسلام عليكم.